heartbreaks. Remember the tears. Getting it all together takes so many years. Remember the close ones, and there were a few. You never gave up trying, wanting to come through. Well, this is your moment.
Good morning, Nash. I'm Jason Earl.
And I'm Troy Stoudemire, and welcome to the newest and specialist edition of Tiger Nation.
The girls basketball team defeated 15th seeded Penn Trafford 62-30 in the Whippeal first round last Friday night. The Lady Tigers forced 25 turnovers and rolled to their 13th consecutive victory. 5 NA players reached double digits, including Piper Morningstar, who scored a game-high 12 points. Abby Gonzalez and Rachel Martindale added 11 each, while Haley Zeiss and Taylor Lake netted 10 apiece. The win improves North Allegheny to 20-3 on the season, making it the 4th consecutive year the Tigers have won 20 games or more. The Lady Tigers will face Bethel Park in the quarterfinals next Friday night.
The Tigers ice hockey team won their 9th consecutive game on Thursday night, all thanks to the superhuman abilities of Joe Zappia and some others. The team notched a 5-3 victory with goals scored by Dawson Richard, Joe Zappia with 2, and Eric Chittister also with 2, and an assist going to Matthew the Beckenball Heil. The Tigers stay in first place and look for their 10th straight win against Central Catholic tomorrow night at 8 o'clock.
Lauren McGrath, Eben Krieger, Max Gonzalez, and Mason Gonzalez each won 2 individual events as the North Allegheny swimming and diving teams improved to 13-0 in Whippeal dual meets by sweeping West Allegheny on Thursday. The girls won 101-72, while the boys won 104-72. The North Allegheny swimming and diving teams resume action tonight, hosting North Hills on senior night. And that's all the varsity sports coverage we have for today. The NABA Sweet 16 takes place tonight with the championship game coming up on Saturday. Now to our host for all NABA news throughout the season, Noah Wessel.
What?
Well, thank you, Jason. We're going to go ahead and we're only going to talk about 4 games tonight with lack of time. I'm going to start with the lower portion of the bracket with all the good teams, in my opinion. I'm going to start out with a 9 o'clock game at NAI, Team Doherty versus Team Taborski. Now, I think this one's going to be an easy win for Team Doherty as they faced each other earlier in the year, and Team Doherty won handily, but the only chance that Taborski has if Ryan Doherty drops 40-plus points, which is a possibility, but I think this one's going to Team Doherty. Jason and Chip, what are you guys thinking for this one? Or Jason and Troy?
Well, Jason, I'll let you start off.
I'm going to take Team Doherty in this one. I think they're a very talented team that could go a long way in the playoffs. Like we've been saying all year, Nick Thornton, Chip Doherty, one of the best duos in the league. Troy?
Well, I also agree. I think Nicholas Peter Thornton's going to have a fantastic game because he is a fantastic player and a great human being. But Alex Humes, he may end up costing Team Doherty that game. I don't want to say it, but it could happen. Noah?
Oh, Troy, that's definitely a possibility. I would agree with that. I'm going to talk about Team Eichner versus Team Wenning next. Now, Team Wenning has been a powerhouse for the season, but I think Team Eichner could pull through, but I'm going to go with Team Wenning on this one. Scott and Buth are just two big players, and I don't think Team Eichner has any big players to compete with them. Troy, Jason?
Well, I'm going to have to go with the underdogs of Team Eichner with this one. I hear Josh Seaminator is putting up some great job in the coaching staff. He's really turned this team around. And I think Saul Lang's going to have just a tremendous game. Jason?
Troy, I respect that pick. I think Team Eichner has improved very much throughout the season, but I'm going to have to take Team Wenning. I think they've just been a force all year long. I like them in this game.
Yeah, my team beat them, but we're not going to talk about that right now. Let's go ahead and talk about a 7 o'clock game, Team Truman versus Team South. Both teams Team South struggled throughout the season, but they got Matt Sell back as their 8th round pick, and that's definitely fair. So that's going to be a That's going to be a good game with Matt versus Riley. I think this could be close. I think it could go either way, but I'm going to go with Team Cell here. Troy, what do you think?
Well, I think this is going to be a tight game, but I'm going to pick Team Truman. They've been tremendous all year.
Yeah.
Obviously, Riley Truman on the team is going to be a big factor, but I think Alex Pavasco, he's going to be the deciding factor in this game.
Troy, I like that pick. I think Team Truman has found a hidden talent in Adam Colian. He's been draining threes for them in the playoffs. I think Team Truman's going to win. They're one of the best offensive teams in the league, probably the highest scoring team. I think they're going to take this one and advance to the round of 8.
Yeah, they have put up high scoring games. Last game, Team Earl versus Team San Saucy. These teams have been in the championship the last 2 years. This one's going to be a game to watch at 6 o'clock at NAI Lower. I think this one's going to be amazing. I think I'm going to go with Team Earl because I'm on that team, but this could definitely go either way, and I think the deciding factor is going to be Jacob Longwell on Team San Saucy. This kid can shoot from long distance. He can drive. He can dribble. He can pass. He can do everything on the court, but I think that's going to be the main concern for Team Earl. Jason, Troy, what do you think?
Well, I'm going to go with Team Earl. Noah Wessel, he's been heating up these past couple games. He had over 20 points in his last game. I think he's ready to go to bigger and better things.
Troy, that's certainly true. Noah has been at the peak of his game lately. Troy, all I have to say about this one, it's going to be a classic. The conclusion of a great NABA rivalry, and I'm excited to get out on that court tonight and finish this big rivalry that has been a huge part of NABA throughout the years.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say that whoever wins this one is going to make their way to the championship. That's just me, but all right. Well, that's all I got for today. Thanks for your time, guys.
Thank you, Noah.
From Tiger Nation, I'm Jason O.
And I'm Troy Stoudemire. See you next week.